Hello, and welcome to another Crack-a-Pack. Today, I will be pulling a 15-card pack from this power cube, and making a pack one, pick one. Let's get started. Sword of Fire and Ice. 3 for an artifact. Equipment. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has protection from red and from blue. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, Sword of Fire and Ice deals 2 damage to target creature or player, and you draw a card. Equip 2. Gaia's Cradle. Legendary land. Tap, add green to your mana pool for each creature you control. Stomping Ground. Land, mountain, forest. As Stomping Ground enters the battlefield, you may pay 2 life. If you don't, Stomping Ground enters the battlefield tapped. Skyclave Apparition. 1 white for a 2/2. Creature, Core Spirit. When Skyclave Apparition enters the battlefield, exile up to one target non-land, non-token permanent you don't control with converted mana cost 4 or less. When Skyclave Apparition leaves the battlefield, the exiled card's owner creates an XX blue illusion creature token, where X is the converted mana cost of the exiled card. Eternal Witness. 1 green green for a 2/1 creature, human shaman. When Eternal Witness comes into play, you may return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Grim Flayer. Black green for a 2/2 creature, human warrior. Trample. Whenever Grim Flayer deals combat damage to a player, look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put any number of them into your graveyard and the rest back on top of your library in any order. Delirium. Grim Flayer gets +2/+2 as long as there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard. Careful Study. Blue for a sorcery. Draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards from your hand. Tendrils of Agony. 2 black black for a sorcery. Target player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Storm. Lightning Helix. Red, white for an instant. Lightning Helix deals 3 damage to any target, and you gain 3 life. Delver of Secrets. Blue for a 1/1 creature, human wizard. At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library. You may reveal that card. If an instant or sorcery card is revealed this way, transform Delver of Secrets. And it becomes Insectile Aberration, a 3/2 blue creature, human insect, flying. Thoughtseize. Black For a sorcery, target player reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. That player discards that card. You lose 2 life. Kitchen Finks. 1 hybrid green-white, hybrid green-white. For a 3/2 creature, Oof. When Kitchen Finks comes into play, you gain 2 life. Persist. High Tide. Blue for an instant. Until end of turn, whenever a player taps an island for mana, that player adds an additional blue. Ragavan Nimble Pilferer. Red for a 2/1 legendary creature, Monkey Pirate. Whenever Ragavan Nimble Pilferer deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token and exile the top card of that player's library. Until end of turn, you may cast that card. Dash 1 red. And finally, Trigon Predator. 1 green blue for a 2/3 creature, Beast. Whenever Trigon Predator deals combat damage to a player, you may destroy target artifact or enchantment that player controls. All right. Here is our pack. We have 2 lands in here. Gaia's Cradle is a very powerful card, and probably the most powerful card in the pack as long as it's in the right deck. So I am definitely looking at that. Skyclave Apparition is basically a removal card. We have a payoff card for Storm, and a decent number of spells or spells matter cards. We even have a High Tide. However, I'm pretty interested in the Ragavan. I think it's pretty good at gaining value for you, and you're not necessarily limited in the decks that you might want to run this in. So I would be interested in grabbing this. But I do think there are some pretty good other options as well, depending on what you would want to play. So I'm very curious to hear what you would be taking. Make sure you leave a comment with your pick, and I would love to talk about it with you. And as always, there is a link down in this video's description to a list of every card in this cube if you would like to take a look before making your pick. But that is all for today. Thank you so much for joining me for another Power Cube Crack-a-Pack. I really enjoy getting to go through these with you and hearing what your picks would be. And of course, please make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. I put out new Magic the Gathering ASMR videos every Monday and Friday. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.